Hello, my name is Alvaro Lamilla, and I will be talking about the Roman tradition of Bestiarii. We've all heard of the Roman spectacle that were the gladiator fights, in which two fighters, or two gladiatores in the original Latin, would fight for the entertainment of others. A modern misconception of these fights is that they were to the death. That was highly unlikely to happen, as these men, typically slaves, were incredibly valuable to their owners and provided a large amount of profit. However, death did occur in the gladiatorial pits, but that was in the other form of Roman blood sport, which were bestiarii. Bestiarii is divided typically into two forms, that being the first one is damnatio ad bestias, or damnation by beasts. This form of punishment, or execution, was typically saved for traitors against Rome, sorcerers, and practitioners of dark arts. Later on, in the Roman Empire, Christians would also be killed in damnatio ad bestias. However, the modern interpretation of Christian deaths in damnatio ad bestias is highly over-publicized. While it is true that Christians did die to the beasts in the gladiatorial pits, the number is highly overestimated by modern common interpretation. The other form of bestiarii was that of venationes, singular being venatio, meaning hunt. Venatios, or venationes, were typically where one venator, similar to their compatriots gladiators, were famed and fought against creatures and beasts for the entertainment of others, eventually killing it. This highly popular and highly public spectacle survives to this day in modern bullfighting. Both Spanish and Portuguese bullfighting conduct where one man faces an animal for the spectacle of others, eventually killing it. However, one thing that both of the Iberian bullfighting practices lack is the inclusion of an exotic creature. For you see, the Romans not only killed creatures, they also ensured they brought creatures from the Orient, such as leopards, rhinos, and elephants from India, hippopotami, lions, and even bears from Africa, and wild boar from other parts of the Mediterranean. And these creatures were there not only to entertain the plebeians, but also to show them that not only Rome controlled the human world, they also could exercise their control on the natural world, on the creatures of nature. They were so popular were these exotic beasts that many populations would suffer greatly from the pits, including the Atlas bear and the Barbary lion. The Barbary lion is a lion species that was commonly found in North Africa, Syria, and Anatolia. Today, this species of lion is extinct, and most modern biologists and ecologists consider it to be based on Roman decimation of the population. Another creature whose extinction is largely blamed on the Romans is the Atlas bear, the only bear species endemic to Africa, which was so popular and so fierce in the pits that Romans hunted it nearly to extinction, only to be killed off a few hundred years after the Romans fell from power. However, all these animals were popular in the pits, but there is one that never truly showed its face in the Venatias or in the damnatio ad bestias, that being the wolf. Wolves were highly respected by the Romans since the time that Lupa, the she-wolf, nursed Romulus and Remus, the founders of the greatest city, the greatest empire the world has ever known. And it was considered highly disrespectful to the gods to include a wolf in their bestiarii. Thank you.